right, we are here with episode 11 of RCW, the Aftermath of Havoc. So we had definitely quite the pay-per-view. We had some difficulties, as I mentioned in an Instagram video. We had some really bad difficulties as to whether or not as to matches not loading, specifically the tag team match. So I said in a video that I posted on Instagram, I probably should have posted this on Twitter too as well, that a team of my choosing will be challenging for those tag titles, considering the match wouldn't load. So I wasn't going to let that just go unscathed, nothing happened or anything. But as far as other than that, we had a really good matchup. The lottery case matches were awesome. All of the matches were awesome, besides the fact that it wouldn't load the tag team match. So we had Brian Outlaw becoming Mr. Lottery by winning the lottery case. We had Sky Outlaw making her singles debut against Ruby Riott, which then Sky won that. We had Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles in an Iron Man match for the Carnage title, which ended in a draw, which leads me to my next thing, which tonight, AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan will settle it in a no disqualification match. So, no DQ, I believe no countouts either. I think I turned that off. No DQ, so there must be a winner. There must be a winner of that match. So it's not timed, so at any point somebody can win in that match. So we had Paige versus Lita in a 2 out of 3 falls cage match where Paige retained. Paige retained her RCW women's title, not tag team title. Rock versus Braun Strowman. The Rock shockingly defeated Braun Strowman to become the new RCW World Champion in a last man standing match. So that's where it leads us. And Priscilla Kelly also became Miss Lottery. So she has that briefcase whenever she wants to use it. Brian Outlaw is not here tonight. He has some family business to attend to. And Jason Outlaw, the newly signed Jason Outlaw, will have his debut match tonight against a person that he knows really well, Chris Frost, with Sky Outlaw at ringside. But let's get started with The Rock. So The Rock said that a champion must show up, and that's what The Rock intends to do. So he's going to address the RCW universe after his amazing match at Havoc, where he became RCW World Champion, and that's currently where we're at right now. So here we go. So here he is, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. You know how he is with a microphone, so it should be a good one here. Man, I just love his entrance music, man. I can't get enough of it. I can't get enough of his entrance music, I'll tell you that much. And I apologize for this being later than usual. I got talking to somebody, and when I start talking, I can talk for hours. But on the bright side, more of you can catch it because it's at a later time. You guys are probably eating dinner, or you guys are home. Most of you, I would imagine. Because it's 5:30, almost 6 o'clock here, Eastern Standard Time. And that signature eyebrow he's got. Why doesn't he come out with the title? That's what I don't understand for promos. Wouldn't you come out with the title? Because he is champion right now. Where's the title? Maybe it's backstage. I have no idea. But I deserve every single thing I get. And I'm taking what is mine, I believe. Is that what it said? I didn't quite catch that. I grew up with no one. I grew up with nothing. I was always the one who always put my needs first. That said, I need a lot more respect from those pencil necks in the office. Well, you do. And The Rock actually grew up with nothing. I actually read some story on him where his family was actually very poor. And his father, Rocky Johnson, got him into wrestling. And that's how he came up with The Rock as his name, or Rocky. He started as Rocky, and then he just became The Rock. I demand a shot at the title. You just got a shot at the title. You are the champion. You are the champion, my dude. So, see, this is the one thing I don't like about the promo engine is it doesn't account for the fact that they won the title. So somebody might do a self promo and they might be like, I want a shot at the title, but they already have the title. And so it's sort of, with obviously here, and especially with the AI doing it, I don't select these promos. I do it so that the AI does it, because I don't want, it creates more of an idea. Like, I might script the matches and have people win or not, but with RCW, I like to have the game do it itself. So I just don't like how it's, because as you can see, The Rock said that he wanted a shot at the title, but he already has the title itself. Like, he's already champion. We saw that at the Havoc pay-per-view. And if you haven't watched that, I highly recommend you watch that, because that is a big deal. Our pay-per-views are, a lot happens in our pay-per-views. A lot happens in our pay-per-views, for sure. And a lot even happens in the regular episodes of RCW. So, if you missed any episode this season, I highly recommend watching them. It's on my YouTube channel. It's the same as my Twitch. We are live right now, both on Twitch and YouTube. So, for those of you who can't watch it live, it is okay, because it becomes a video after the fact. It becomes a video on demand for you to be able to watch it. So we have Jason Outlaw making his debut matchup against a good buddy of his, Chris Frost. So he said in his latest tweet, which if I pull that up real fast, as I'm going to control Jason Outlaw for the sake of this match, just got to pull it up real quick here. He said, debut match next week against your brother. And he tagged Chris Frost in it. And he said, wish you the best of luck, friend. Nothing personal, just business, just the way the booking turned out. And Chris Frost responds with, "Hey man, wouldn't have it any other way. Looking forward to it just like our MWE days." So MWE, Manhattan Wrestling Entertainment, is where all the Outlaws wrestled, and Chris Frost also wrestled. So they've had matches together before, but never in RCW, never in the big time. So this is their first time ever on, you know, the big leagues. So it'll be interesting to see what Jason and Chris Frost bring to the table. Although Chris Frost has been in matches before with Hideo Itami and Chris Jericho, so you could say that Chris Frost kind of has the upper hand. But I don't know, with the VR, which is a knee that Jason likes to use, it's pretty brutal. Also, the Outlaw family, you might know this if you watched Havoc, they have a matching tattoo on their backs, and in honor of their family, that is the Outlaw family crest. And every single Outlaw, Sky, Brian, and Jason, they all have it on them. We also signed a manager named Ryan Stryker, who's had his interests in the Outlaw family. And he will be making his first appearance soon. He will not be wrestling, however. He is created as a wrestler in the game, but he is only doing managerial duties. He's only being a manager. He made that clear. He's like, I do not want to wrestle. I'm not a wrestler. I'm a guy looking for clients. And anybody in the Outlaw family really interested him. However, the Outlaws don't really need help, but aside from the encouragement of them by having each other at ringside, I think it would help the Outlaws in a long run, because they're all about getting to the top, even if it is stabbing somebody in the back, even if it means a steel chair to the back. Kind of like Seth Rollins turning on the Shield back in, I believe it was 2014. As you can see, there is Chris Frost right there, trying to get the crowd pumped up, getting ready. We haven't seen Chris Frost in a while, which is why I wanted to bring him up here. I realized I haven't been using Chris Frost very effectively, and that definitely needs to change before the season finale of Season 2. So when that happens, when Season 2 finale happens and we have Crusade, the timeline is probably going to change, as both men miss their moves, and Chris Frost able to get what I believe was a clothesline, and now they can't seem to grab each other. There's a backstabber on the outside. So, as I was saying before, the issue that we have here regarding what's going to happen now that Havoc is done, and we still have the second pay-per-view, which is the season finale of RCW Season 2, called Crusade. So what's going to happen after that? So there's going to be a short break. I don't want it to be that short, and I don't want it to be too long either. So the reason why I've spaced out episodes the way that I have spaced them out is so that it's not, so there's not too many episodes and we don't get through seasons very quickly. You know, I didn't want to get through seasons very quickly. Like, we're already in the middle of November. Like, what is it, November 12th today, right? So I like where we're at in the series right now as far as, like, a timeline where it's going to end. And I plan to have episode 12 out, which is the next episode, this week. And then I'm going to take a break until next week and then sort of take a slower pace to the pay-per-view. Because a lot is going to happen in episode 15. I can promise you that. A lot is going to happen 5 episodes before the pay-per-view, and I'm really excited, and I want to make sure that I don't end the season way too quickly, and I want to make sure that I end the season how I want to end it, you know? So, and I want to make sure that for those of you who love this series, because I love doing this is what I do, I put my life into this. This is my dream. This is what I've always dreamed of doing, and I love doing it, and you guys know just how much I put into it. I mean, if you go on my Instagram, it's anything and everything RCW. So I want to make sure that it ends, this season ends the way I want it to end, and then I have enough time to write storylines for season 3. We also might change up the logo a little bit, maybe colors, change up the arena a little bit, as Jason Outlaw goes for the bail kick, as he likes to call it. Ooh, and a knee to the gut. Chris Frost going up on a tear here. Although Jason able to reverse. Sky just cheering him on. Knee strike. Ooh, and a reversal there by Chris Frost here. Out of stamina. That's a bad idea. You got to really conserve your energy, Jason. Jason is very... He doesn't weigh that much. He's only... I think he's only 136. I think he's a cruiserweight. So he doesn't weigh that much. So due to his weight, he's very agile. Also his height as well. He's only, I believe, 5'10", 5'11", around there when I made him. Referee at a count of 6 here. 7 here. Now back in the ring, finally. Going to that move once again. Kick to the back of the neck. It's gotta hurt Chris Frost. I know he's had some neck problems in the past when he was with MWE. But I wonder if that's gonna get him in the long run. That's gonna really hurt him. Now, Jason, he is the younger brother of Brian. Brian is the oldest out of the 3 Outlaws at 22 years of age. So, all of these guys grew up in wrestling together. Hence why they had the tattoo done. They grew up in wrestling together. All they've ever known is wrestling, and that is it. They haven't known anything else but wrestling. As the VR gets connected by Jason. Let's see if he can pin him here. And no, Chris says, no, I'm not done with you yet. I'm not finished. We haven't seen Sky get involved too much, but as I was saying, the Outlaw family has been together since they were all out of the womb, and wrestling has just been in their blood. Without their father around, their mother really raised them, and their mother really supported wrestling. The whole entire family watched wrestling back in the day with Hulk Hogan and Stone Cold and all these guys, and they were absolutely obsessed and mesmerized, and they wanted to become wrestlers, and that is exactly what they did. As you can see the blood draining from Chris, as Jason continues to punish his friend. Like you said, this isn't anything personal. It's just how the booking worked out. So this isn't... So don't think that these two are still not friends. They are still very much friends. They've had matches together before. It's all about business. And these two take wrestling very seriously. Now Chris attacking the back. Jason, but Jason able to get out of it. Going for that move once again. I forget what his signature is. Oh, that's right. The heel, the bail kick. That's right. What's Chris going for here? He needed a gut here. Going for the comeback. Sometimes, I don't know why, but sometimes, like, I know the guys' finishers and signatures, like the guys that I make, as Jason stops the comeback here. But sometimes I, like, the names, like, trip me up, and I don't necessarily, know them. And the suplex there by Jason. Lifts him up here, looking to get him up. A little groggy. That is okay, because the bail kick finally connects. Just dragging the lifeless body of his buddy. Going for the VR once again, looking to finish. And gets him with the VR. Busting that cut wide open. As the replay comes up here. I don't know why it takes forever to do the replay of it. But he doesn't think that's enough. He doesn't think that's enough. He wants to go for it one more time. Goes for it again. And connects. Never have I seen Jason do that. Even in MWE, he didn't even go for it twice in a row like that. Can he score the pin here? And no, Jason, and no, Chris kicks out. Sorry, my mistake. How is that even possible? Nobody has ever done that before. Jason gets up for the comeback. Starts the comeback move. Now Jason looking to end this once and for all. Bail kick again. Running VR once again. And now is it over? No, it's still going. I don't know how Chris is surviving at this point. Probably used resiliency, but I don't think he even used it that time. I don't know how Chris is surviving this right now. As Jason delivers a Samoan drop. This is crazy. And Jason goes for the shooting star, but Chris gets the knees up. Oh no, Chris looking for the avalanche here, but Jason able to reverse out of it. Does a drop kick, gets him down, lifts him up though. Looking for the bail kick once more. Connects on it. Chris saying, Jason saying this is it here. And connects again with the VR. You have to wonder though, is Chris going to kick out again? Referee right there in perfect position. And finally Jason defeats his best friend. What's up, Wild Tay? How's it going? Glad to see you here, buddy. What a great showing from Jason. Very agile. And it took, what was it? 3, 4 VRs to finish Chris Frost? That just shows you what's happening here. What's going on? I thought Jason said this was nothing personal. What's going on? What are you doing, Chris? Or Jason, sorry. Keep messing up their names. Uh-oh. Jason getting a steel chair. That's an outlaw signature. Hitting his best friend with the steel chair. What are you doing, Jason? This is your own friend. Jason versus Brian. Now that... DDT on the outside. Now Jason versus Brian. That would be a very interesting thing. Putting his hands on his hips, thinking he's all that. That would be very interesting. However, I have a different idea for them. I'm not saying that that's not ever going to happen, but that might. They faced off against each other in the MWE many times, so it'd be very interesting to see them actually face off. But family is so strong to these guys that I don't think we'll see that happening anytime soon. Actually, speaking of the Outlaws, so this is gonna sound kind of crazy. As the Brothers of Destruction are returning to face the team of Black Hole for the RCW Tag Team titles, it's gonna be crazy. But speaking of the Outlaws, the tattoo that they all have, the black Outlaw logo, I actually want to get that as a real tattoo. I plan to get that as a real tattoo sooner than later. It means a lot to me. It's not just a logo that I created for the purpose of this show. It's a tattoo that it's a mark or a logo or whatever you want to call it that means the world to me. And that's why I want it tattooed on me for the rest of my life. And I'm not 22 like this Brian Outlaw, but I'd love to have it tattooed on me as a part of me forever. So I'm excited to get that tattoo. You should do the Outlaws mixed tag team. I can't do that in 2K19. It doesn't allow you to do a mixed tagged match. It doesn't allow you to do that, so I don't understand. I think this game is like broken. It doesn't want the RCW Tag Team Champions. I don't know why it doesn't allow you to do a mixed tag match, but it just doesn't. It's just not one of the things that you can do in the game yet. Possibly next year. I don't know. But I don't know what's going on here. You know what? This is weird, guys. This is very weird. I've never seen the game just not want to do a match. And ever since Black Hole had become champions, like, it's never wanted them to defend the titles. Never. It just won't load these matches, but it'll load every other match. So you know what? I know what we're gonna do. Due to the fact that they are unable to defend the tag team titles, due to Black Hole not being able to defend the tag team titles, they will have to forfeit the titles. I have made my decision. They will have to forfeit the titles, and that's how it's going to be. However, we are going to make a special change for that. Just now, here's my proposition, okay? Tag teams that I know of. 2 tag teams that I would love to see. You guys are going to choose them, okay? So a lot of people have some people request matches. Some people are like, I'd love to see this happen, or I'd love to see this happen, or I'd love to see this happen, or I'd love to see this happen. So due to the fact that Black Hole cannot defend the title, Brian and Jason. See, I did have a storyline showing up for those two. So let's see. The Brothers of Destruction are currently champions right now, as I simulated it. However, I will reset it after this episode, as I will take control of Sky for the sake of this matchup. I will reset it so that the titles are vacated, because unfortunately there's a bug in the game that just doesn't want to load those matches in. It doesn't. It just doesn't want to load those matches. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll vacate it, and I'll decide a tag team. Now, the thing with Brian and Jason, as much as I would love to see those two tag together, Brian has the lottery case right now. He has bigger things on his mind. He has the RCW Carnage title on his mind. Because with that lottery briefcase that he won at the Havoc pay-per-view, he has the ability to cash in at any time. Any place. So, right now, I think it would be very weird for him to just ditch that and go after the tag titles with his brother. However, you could see that in the future. I do see that happen. I do see that happen. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll have, next week, I will have a one person from tag teams that I will make, and have them duke it out. And whoever wins will get a tag team opportunity for the tag titles. And whoever wins out of those two matches, I will have two matches, two one-on-one matches next week for the show, where one member of a tag team that I made, those winners of those matches will fit with their tag team partners, and they will compete for the tag team titles, and whoever wins will obviously get the tag team titles. Because obviously, since the game doesn't want Finn Balor and Aleister Black to be champion anymore, it's sort of impossible, and I can't have that happening. That's a bug in the game that definitely needs to be fixed right now. There's tons of bugs in this game that need to be fixed, and I hope they get fixed sooner than later. And Paige gets tagged in this match. And multiple headbutts to Ember Moon. Now, Ember Moon and Nia Jax, they've had their, they've been quite friends. I've seen them on Raw before. And it's very interesting because we've never seen Nia Jax up to this point. So it's her debut on the roster. As Paige gets a super kick and takes Nia off the apron. What a smart idea by the youngest and the first ever RCW Women's Champion. Elbow drop there. Page going for here. Leapfrog. Duck under. And a drop kick. Page able to react very quickly, though. Double team here. Double axe handle by Sky there. What a beautiful... These two have been on quite the tear, though. They took on the Riot Squad, beat the Riot Squad. And they've done on quite the tear as Sky looks for Sky's the limit here. Ember's got to make a tag, though. Ember is absolutely beat up right now. Uh-oh. Not realizing it. Now Nia Jax is in the match now. Just tossing Sky across the ring. Sky able to reverse, though. It's going to take a lot of power. Able to get Nia down. That's not something that many women have been able to do. Reversal. And Sky just gets absolutely pushed off of Nia. Ooh, and a senton. That's got to really hurt. Look at the power of Nia Jax. And see, this is what I like about Nia Jax. Like, she has, like, literally so much power and brutalness in the ring. And she's just she's just awesome all around. Sky looking to make a tag. Sky quickly gets to the corner and tags Paige in this match. Super kick. Trying to go for the clothesline. Nia's still on her feet and finally gets Nia down. Looking for the Page Turner on Nia. Page Turner on Nia. Page Turner on Nia. And Nia able to kick out at 2. Looking for the Rampage here. And connects with a Rampage on Nia Jax. Drags her to the middle of the ring, making sure there's no rope break. And Nia kicks out again. Going for the trifecta of clotheslines here. Nia looking to make a tag. This is not where you want. What is Paige doing? Takes Ember down. Now she's out of the equation. Elbow strikes to Nia Jax. Paige, the healthiest girl in this match right now. What's up, Nia? What's she looking to do here? Nia hesitated for a little bit. That's a bad idea. Paige gets planted. Nia's absolutely feeling it right now. This is her chance to come back. And Paige kicks out very quickly. Uh-oh. Oh no! The Samoan drop by Nia Jax, planting Paige. And Paige still kicks out somehow. Paige really got to get back in this thing here. Tags Ember Moon in. I don't know what's going on right now. Paige just getting absolutely decimated right now. Sky can only sit here and watch it happen. Now the Eclipse on Paige. This is crazy. Dragging. And somehow Ember Sky couldn't get there in time. Ember, Moon, and Nia Jax end up winning this tag team matchup. What was going on with Paige there? She just hesitated. And Nia just absolutely took over this entire match. I don't know. But Ember Moon and Nia Jax, what a debut for Nia Jax. This is crazy. This has got to really sting. What's going on? Obviously, those two weren't on the same page. No pun intended. But we must continue here. We have the Big Show versus The Rock. Now, The Rock said Braun Strowman never really showed up. He was never really a champion, and that might be management fault. That might be my fault as GM and commissioner of this show, just not booking him properly. But he didn't want to be in certain matches. He has become the Brock Lesnar of RCW. But The Rock said that's all going to change. Because The Rock is a fighting champion. He said that he's not going to lay his title on the line every night. But he will show up and he will compete. And it's the Big Show. This isn't the first time we've seen the Big Show. He took on Stone Cold Steve Austin in a last man standing, I believe. Or, I can't even remember. It was a season ago. But I remember him taking on Stone Cold Steve Austin in the Big Show, coming out with the victory. You still haven't heard much from Stone Cold, though. And here he comes, the world's largest athlete. And here comes the People's Champ, the most electrifying man in entertainment. The RCW World Champion, The Rock. And there it is. There it is. I gotta get a screenshot of this. I'm sorry. I have to get a screenshot of this because this is insane. I never knew he did this entrance with the title. It's awesome. And there he is carrying the title proudly. I just want to see this entrance. I swear. I've never seen the entrance with a title, so I just really want to see how it looks. Wow. Showing off to everyone who the People's Champ is. I gotta take a screenshot of that. That's fantastic. That is awesome. That is so good. That is so cool. And The Rock clotheslines the Big Show. Now Big Show is a real big man. Tries to clothesline him again. The Rock's like, what do I have to do? And the Big Show comes back with his own clothesline. What a feeling it would be to dethrone the champion here. Or not even, well, not dethrone the champion, but to beat the champion, to possibly get into the title picture. But The Rock is definitely not going to let that happen here. DDT to the Big Show. Double axe handle by The Rock. Another double axe handle by The Rock. Just wrenching on the neck of the Big Show. Big Show hasn't gotten much offense in yet. That is until now. Reversal by the Big Show. Trying to go for an early pin here. Just a 1 count here. On the People's Champ, it's going to take a lot more than that. Reversal. Reversal by The Rock, though. Snap suplex by The Rock. Looking for a spine buster and connects with the spine buster on the Big Show. Reversal by the Big Show, though. Reversal by The Rock. A rock bottom to the Big Show. And the Big Show kicks out at 2. And The Rock dominating the big man here. He already dominated one big man, Braun Strowman, but neck breaker by The Rock. The Rock's just toying with the Big Show. The Big Show gets right up. And plants The Rock face first into the canvas. Comeback by the Big Show. Oh, the Big Show looking for a dirty pin here. The Rock able to kick out at 2. The Big Show almost had him there. And a clothesline. And another spine buster to the Big Show. How do I do the people's elbow? I want to do the... I don't want to do the rock bottom. I'd rather do the people's elbow as the rock. Taunting a little bit. Almost got caught there by the Big Show, but able to turn around. Looking for the rock bottom once more. But miscalculates it. And the Big Show able to get back on top here. Big Show looking to make a comeback here, possibly. Just a back body drop. Reversal by the Rock, though. 3. Just punches to the head of the Big Show. Beautiful punches by The Rock here. Big Show says no, tossing The Rock, treating him like a rag doll here. Big Show reverses though. Big Show going for a big move there, maybe a spear? I don't even know. I forget what his moves are. I know the knockout punch is like his finisher though. You gotta be in a weird, I don't, how do you do The Rock? The Rock, or the, oh. I think it's like you gotta face him backwards. Okay. Yes, it is. You gotta face him backwards. You gotta. Looking for the people's elbow here. Signature Rock. Landing the people's elbow. And The Rock is victorious. Wow, what a match between The Rock and the Big Show. The Rock absolutely dominated. Big Show, nice try though, but definitely we won't see the last of the Big Show, and the People's Champ gets another victory. As we go further tonight here on RCW. Mustafa Ali, he wanted to speak to the RCW universe. He said that he's RCW Carnage Championship material. Who knows what's going to happen here? I love Mustafa Ali on 205 Live. I've grown very fond of him, so I decided to give him an RCW contract, but we haven't seen much of him. However, I plan to change that. As general manager and commissioner of this show, I want to give every superstar an equal opportunity, and sometimes I feel like I'm not doing that enough. So definitely Mustafa Ali will get his chance sooner or later. Don't forget, we have our main event tonight. Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. RCW Carnage Championship rematch. No disqualification. Due to at Havoc, it ended in a draw. Both men had one fall, and so we cannot not have a winner. So there must be a winner tonight. This is why I deserve a title match. Mustafa Ali making his case here. He will have an opportunity at some point. I can assure you guys that he will. I'm not afraid to stand alone. I'm certainly not afraid to fight what I believe in. Change is inevitable, no matter how many people in the back fight against it. That is very true, Mustafa. Very true. Make change for yourself. My entire time here in RCW has been the greatest of my life. I've lived my dreams. I've had the chance to perform in front of all you amazing people. Sometimes I find it hard to put into words, so I'm just going to end it here by saying, damn it, I had something for this. Mustafa Ali making a very valid case that he is truly Carnage Championship material. Him and AJ Styles faced off before, so it'd be interesting to see how that fares up. We have the main event here. Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. No disqualification for the Carnage Championship. I'll be taking control over Daniel Bryan. Now, Daniel Bryan was very upset with the result because he had AJ's number. He had him tapping out, but there was just not enough time left for him to get him to tap out. So I said, look, there's no disqualification. Use it to your advantage. Let's go. So there must be a winner here. Who cares about you, JoJo? And that man looking to win the RCW Carnage title. But you have to wonder, is Bryan Outlaw here tonight? I said he wasn't because he had some family things to attend to, but you know how Bryan Outlaw is. He doesn't play by the rules at all. So, I don't know. He could be here tonight. He could not be. And that man right there looks to capture his first ever Carnage Championship. And here comes the champion. Now, people have been saying AJ Styles sort of lucked out because he was tapping. However, that did not count because he tapped, but time was already expired. And here he is. The RCW Carnage Champion, AJ Styles. No disqualification. There must be a winner here. We are underway here. And Daniel Bryan. Right out of the gate, but AJ able to... Oh no! Daniel Bryan was looking to possibly go outside the ring there. Now AJ... AJ able to reverse though. Just the stomps to the chest of Daniel Bryan here. It's AJ going for it here. And a leg. And a knee right to the face O'Brien, but Bryan able to reverse it though. Able to get out of it. And just planting AJ. Now there is no Iron Man match. You can pin your man anytime. Doesn't matter. There's somebody must come out the winner though. It's Daniel Bryan. Kick to the face right in the corner. And Daniel Bryan is fired up now. AJ looks to extinguish that fire with a reversal though, but Bryan right on top of it though. Able to reverse. Uh-oh. Bryan, reversal. Just tossing AJ over to the up. Looking to grab something, possibly a baseball bat here. Miscalculates it. AJ able to get on top of it though. AJ looking to get on the outside of the ring here. No disqualification, no countouts. No disqualifications. Anything goes. Ooh. Bryan, again. Just getting on top of AJ. Bryan picking up the bat here. And just decimating AJ Styles with the bat, but he's able to reverse. Now AJ has the bat now. But Bryan still looking for the yes kicks, but AJ able to reverse. Looking for the calf crusher. Calf crusher on Daniel. Calf crusher on Daniel. Will he tap out? But no. Still a lot left in Daniel Bryan. Suplex. To AJ Styles here. What's Daniel looking to do here? Getting a steel chair from underneath the ring here. Misses. What's AJ going for here? Bryan with a neck breaker on AJ. And finally connected with the yes kicks. He used this a lot in their Iron Man match at the Havoc pay-per-view. Uh-oh. Daniel, what are you doing? Grabbing the steel chair and hitting AJ Styles with it. He's had enough of AJ. This is a whole new side of Daniel Bryan we've never seen before. Since the Authority. Bryan got to keep an eye on that stamina though. Uh-oh. What's... Daniel, don't do this. Don't do this. Damaging the foot of AJ Styles. Through the chair. How is AJ still standing at this point? Reversing here. Trying to bait AJ. Possibly that was a bait to get him back in. Now Daniel's fired up. Suplex back into the ring on the chair. Looking for the running knee here. Daniel! But AJ reverses. AJ reverses. Both men tired. But AJ gets to his feet though. Daniel able to reverse. AJ able to reverse. AJ's got 2 finishers in his back pocket here. Oh no! Now AJ. Daniel Bryan with a kip up though. But that comeback was short-lived. Looking for the Styles Clash. But reverses. Sorry, I was looking quickly at a text message that my buddy sent me. Daniel Bryan just absolutely beat. But he knows he has to finish this for good. Daniel going for the yes kicks once again. Oh, looking to punish AJ again with a chair and bust AJ wide open. And continuing to punish AJ with the chair. Like I said, this is a side of Daniel we've never seen before. Uh-oh. Letting AJ get up. Brings him back down. Working on the legs of AJ. Moving him to the middle of the ring. Perfectly good idea here. What's Daniel looking for here? Possibly the yes lock. Gets AJ in the yes lock. Gets AJ in the yes lock. Not able to get out of it though. Possibly use resiliency to get out of that. And again. Daniel saying that's enough. Looking for the running knee again. Connects with the running knee on AJ. Are we looking at a new Carnage champion? No, AJ kicks out. AJ is kicked out of the running knee. Daniel Bryan able to reverse. Just a slam to get AJ Styles off of his feet here. Now AJ takes the ref out. It's definitely not going to be referee able to get up though. Bryan reverses. Just look at the blood running down on AJ's forehead. Plants AJ Styles. Now both men have taken a lot of punishment, but you can say that AJ took the most of it with the steel chair shots. And again, AJ able to reverse that. The yes kicks. Right place, right time, AJ. What's he going for here? This is absolutely. Oh no. Bryan says no. Drop kick. Oh, miss with the first steel chair shot. Missing again. Bryan, you got to turn around. Missing again. AJ able to take away the steel chair. Oh no. Tossing Daniel Bryan outside the ring now. $450 splash on the outside. Pele kick on the outside. Daniel Bryan able to reverse it, get AJ back in the ring. He gets up right away though. Miscalculates it. That was a weird glitch. Possibly softening up Daniel for the calf crusher. Or possibly the phenomenal forearm here. Phenomenal forearm busts Daniel Bryan wide open here. Setting Daniel Bryan down. And AJ retains his title. AJ retaining his title. And AJ retains. That is absolutely crazy. Oh my God. I really thought Daniel had him there. I don't know why it said cash in. It's so weird. So, AJ Styles is declared the winner. Daniel fought very hard, but not hard enough. And AJ retains his RCW Carnage Championship. Wow. Absolutely insane. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. Whoops. I had a bottle here and I flicked it over. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. Next episode will probably be sometime tomorrow or Wednesday. I really want to get it going so we can build up some storylines for the pay-per-view. Now, how is Sky going to react to the loss? Like I said, we will have the Finn team of Black Hole vacate the title since they are unable to defend them. And the title will remain vacated until further notice, until I find a tag team suitable for the title, since they are unable to defend the titles because of a stupid game error. But what did you guys think of tonight's show? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next time on the next episode of RCW. See you guys later.